Right, let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our Doing Business series today. My name is Dr. Kitiana Lowe, and I'm the Director of Administration and Programs and Events here at WEBEC ORV. And so we are excited to welcome you all to our Doing Business series, which is one of it's our series that we have with our corporate partners. It's an opportunity for you to learn more about our corporate partners and what they're doing in their businesses, as well as how you can get directly connected to do business with them. So we are honored to have Quanta with us today. And so as soon as I share a little bit about our team, we will jump right in. So just to share a little bit about our team, we are led by our fearless leader, our president and CEO, Lenise Smith, as well as our director of certification and outreach, Colleen Rudisell, and our chief marketing officer, who is Stephen Easley. And then we would not be able to continue doing what we do without our certification specialist and certification manager, Robbie Moore, and Angela Ruff. And then our corporate relations consultant was Byron Stallworth. And so, as I mentioned today, we have Rich Evans who is the VP of Sales and Business Development at Quanta. And Rich, I am going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen and let you share yours, and you can take it away.
Okay, thanks, Dr. K. I'll go ahead and share my screen here. And yeah, excited to talk this morning and introduce myself and Quanta HCM to the WBEC community. We're excited to be a corporate partner. Just a little background on how we ended up being a corporate partner. We're intentional about our networking and being involved in the community and businesses we serve and work with. So when I was approached by Byron Stallworth to be a partner, this made perfect sense and fit the way that we do business here at Quanta. We believe highly in being a partner and not a vendor. And to me, a partnership is when you're promoting others and their businesses as much as you're promoting your own businesses and services. And that's something we like to do at Quanta is promote the others' businesses and services as much as our own. So we like doing business together and provide great service and a value add as well. But as I mentioned before, it's important to us that we also are promoting others and working with others. So give you a little bit of background on who is Quanta first, and then tell you a little bit about some of our needs, and then I'm going to get into a little bit more around what we provide, because some of the services and the value add that we provide may be something that everybody in the community is looking for as well. So Quanta was started in 2018. We're a HCM, which stands for Human Capital Management company. So we provide technology for managing the life cycle of employees from start to finish, from application through retirement, hire to retire, if you will. We have a small team here at Quanta, about 10 to 15 employees. We provide a consultative approach to business process and implementation. And we're a best-in-class reseller of the UKG Ready platform. Ownership and leadership is all here local. Jim Salters, Ben Barron, and myself are all here in Cincinnati. Work well in the community. Jim Salters has been involved with a lot of small businesses, as has Ben and as has myself, which made sense for us when we looked to join as a business partner, because we've all been giving back to small and mid-sized businesses throughout our careers. So as far as our organization is concerned, we are a sales, service, consulting, and networking organization. What does that mean? As a sales and service organization, we're marketing, we're driving the marketplace, we're at networking events. So one of the things that we're always in need for is brochures, print materials, promotional campaigns, marketing materials. event displays, pop-up banners, tchotchkes, and handouts, because we're constantly looking to promote and provide shelf space for Quanta. So these are some of the ways that you can do business with us, is help us in those particular areas. And we've already done that with a few of the members out there as well, which you'll see here shortly. As far as our operations are concerned, as I mentioned, we're a small business, 10 to 15 employees locally here in Cincinnati. But because we are in the payroll and human capital management business, we do have a need to print checks, print materials, print documents. So we're in constant need of, especially as we grow our business, need for printers, need for copiers, need for basic office supplies as well. And as we grow our sales force, we're going to need more in documentation as well. So that's a little bit on how you may be able to provide some services back to us in ways of printers, copiers, marketing materials, and helping us promote our products and grow. And as I mentioned, we're very intentional when we join an organization and become a business partner. Within probably the first couple of weeks, as far as being a corporate partner, one of the first things I did was reach out to some of the members, and we're already doing business with RPI Graphic Data Solutions and Evolution Creative Solutions. Both have helped us out with some print materials, marketing materials, tchotchkes. I was at a show on Friday and got these wonderful, cool little Quanta pens from our friends at Evolution. So really want to thank them for really stepping up and getting that out in a short order, so I could be at that show. So we're, as I mentioned, we're very intentional of working and promoting and being a part of the community. So to give you a little bit more on who we are, as I mentioned before, Quanta HCM, payroll, timekeeping, recruiting, human resource technology. Payroll errors, inefficient timekeeping, complex employee management can drag a business down. And a lot of times you're not sure where to turn to for help in these areas. There's a better way. We feel that Quanta HCM delivers a better way of doing business. We know that navigating these waters, as far as the technology and the landscape of human capital management, is not easy. There's a lot of technology out there. You need a company that truly understands your needs, can implement and train, optimize, and bring service and support to the technology that is being presented to you. I myself have been in the human capital management space for over 30 years, so I bring a wealth of knowledge and experience to helping small, mid-sized businesses navigate these unique times around managing labor costs, employee retention, recruitment, and engagement. So what kind of makes us a little bit unique and different, and why these businesses have chosen to do business with us, is kind of gives you a little bit of an outline of who we're working with and how we're impacting some of these businesses. For those of you that are in the Cincinnati area, a lot of these names and businesses may be familiar to you. So those are some of the businesses that we're working with here locally. And why did they choose to partner with us is Quanta HCM has technology for today's business, but we also are attuned to and listen to our clients and our prospects' needs. We not only offer cutting edge technology, but we specialize in customizing, implementing, and supporting the solutions to your needs. I like to say that Quanta HCM is disrupting the status quo with our technology and unique approach. A lot of our clients have told us that there is really good technology out there, but they may not have been getting the service and support that they were looking for to get the most out of their technology. And that's something that we like to do, is really evaluate what our clients' needs are, and then how we can make the technology fit that solution. So we call it the Quanta core values and the Quanta advantages. And bottom line is, we truly do care. Your relationship is our number one priority. Going back to what I was mentioning earlier, it's more about a partnership than providing a goods and services or a vendor relationship. Part of what we do is not just bring great technology, but through our Quanta discovery, we listen, learn about your business needs. Because we have a strong network in the human capital management space, which also filters into 401k, employee benefits, employee engagement, HR consulting. A lot of times we can bring a vast network of others to the conversation. And this is why we like to get involved and have as many conversations with like businesses, so that we can learn more about your business, so we can better understand your business to promote it to clients that we're speaking to on a daily basis. But we feel that our discovery, really understanding the business, and then Quantum Leap is where we implement our technology to fit your business. We are, again, disrupting the status quo on how business is using technology, how it's getting set up, and then how it's being served. Where we really stand out is, in my belief, is with our Quanta concierge service. Today, with Charlie chatbots and online help and 1-800 numbers, we're really turning back the clock on service. We have a guaranteed 1-hour response time. When you call Quanta, you don't get a telephone prompt. You get a person that is going to answer the phone, specialize in personal and client-centric service, training, and technology. So to get a little bit deeper into the technology that we offer, we are leveraging UKG, which is their workforce ready platform. UKG is a market leader in the human capital management space. It's the most customizable solution in the marketplace, a leader amongst its peers. And over the last 5 years, UKG, which stands for Ultimate Kronos Group, they have spent over $2.2 billion, over $400 to $500 million a year in research and development. It's a fully unified database solution. What does that mean to you potentially being a end user of the technology? You're always going to be on the latest and greatest technology. You're not going to have to worry about legacy systems or sunsetting a system or versions of a system that you have to constantly get upgraded. So we are bringing to our clients best-in-class technology. And this best-in-class technology has also been recognized by some of the top research firms. For example, Nucleus Research has put the UKG Ready as best in functionality and best in usability. So we are a leader in the marketplace from a technology perspective. And again, our system is full suite, seamless HR, unified platform that can manage the entire life cycle of an employee, from pre-hire, hire, all the way through to retire, employee engagement, onboarding, performance management, learning, human resources, time and labor management, compensation, payroll, and taxes. So in this, again, very unique times of heavy compliance on employees, heavy compliance around taxes, heavy compliance around employee engagement, finding the right people, retaining the right people, training them. Those are the technology. That's the technology we provide to help you as a business owner get the most out of your people, have your people being in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time. But again, to us, it's more than just the technology aspect. To us, it really is about the service I mentioned earlier, us understanding your business, really digging into your business needs, your individual processes. How can we leverage the technology to get the most out of your individual contributors? I always like to say that if you're behind the desk, you're not serving your mission. If you're in front of the desk, you're serving your mission. Everybody has great goods, services that they want to offer, and they don't want to be tied up with compliance, burdened with employee issues, HR issues, or tax issues. So we really understand the business needs. And again, it's not just maybe where Quanta can help, but with our vast network, as we go through a business needs discovery, we may find other areas in your organization you might be struggling with, and then we can connect those dots and network with and introduce you to folks that might be able to help you out. When it comes to change management, we understand that if you're currently using an HCM platform today, if you're currently utilizing a payroll platform today, maybe it's not working fully for you, but you don't want to go through that implementation. You don't want to go through that next step. You don't want to disrupt the status quo, even though the status quo may not be working for you. This is where we have made it easy for our clients and for you, if you're looking to make a change, transition from one technology platform to another technology platform. We have a team of experts that understand how to transition technology, take the load off of you and your team so you can continue to focus on your objectives, your business goals and objectives. And we do 80% of the lifting on the back end. Not to say that there isn't going to be difficulties or it's going to be a challenge, but we have changed the way we go about implementation to, as one of our clients said, the last time I did this versus when Quanta came in and did this for us, it was 80% more effective going with Quanta, and you saved us a lot more time and you took the burden of change off of us. And then we fully optimize and train for you and your team. And then once you get through implementation with Quanta, you're going to have training, personalized training, test punches. We're going to make sure that all employees that are touching the system are heavily engaged and understand the system. So there's a real personalized service to what we're doing and how we go about making that change from one platform to the other. And again, a difference between what you see in today's vendor relationships. The status quo today is various levels of service. You have 1-800 numbers, online chat bots. The focus is on online resources. A lot of our clients are telling us that they were tired of the 1-800 number, tired of the online chat bots, having to figure it out on their own. So the status quo is 1-800, and please listen to the following prompts with Quanta concierge service, again, it goes back to personalized, dedicated service model. When you work with Quanta, you're going to have a dedicated team assigned to you. There's a guaranteed service level agreement of a 1 hour response time, direct phone and email address to the concierge desk. Every person at Quanta is experienced and trained on the products and services. We hire only trained implementation and service personnel. We don't hire and then train them. We only hire trained individuals. And simply put, when you work with Quanta, we put people back supporting people. Again, the way we like to do business is on a partnership basis. We don't feel like we are a vendor. We're not Spectrum, where it's 1-800. We're not DirecTV, where it's 1-800. With Quanta, you pick up the phone, you're going to get Rich, you're going to get Ben, you're going to get Kevin, you're going to get Ashton. You're going to know us on a first name basis, and we're going to know you on a first name basis. And again, it goes back to the more we know each other, the better we can serve each other, promote each other, and network with each other. And again, lastly, you know, when it comes to our service and support team, we're very experienced in converting from most of the major vendors that are out there, the ADPs, the Paylocities. If you're on a PEO and you're just not sure how to navigate getting out of from under a PEO relationship, Paycor, Paylocity, Paycom, whoever it might be, we're very familiar with those systems. Change is never easy. We take the burden off of your shoulders and bring you onto top technology, and then service you with our team. So obviously, the best way for us to connect and do business together, if you feel you can provide us with some of the services I had mentioned earlier, with print materials, marketing materials, brochures, printers, copiers, office supplies, anything that would help us, please reach out to me. And of course, if you're struggling with your human capital management, you're not getting the service that you need from your current vendor, they're not responsive, you feel that the system is not working for you, you're working for the system, and you just want to have a discussion on what we can bring to the table, please feel free to reach out to me on one, doing business with us and how we can maybe connect, or two, how we may be able to bring some value add services, reduce compliance, reduce the time it takes you to process payroll, onboard employees, attract top talent, retain top talent, so you can focus on your core business aspects. Please feel free to reach out to me. I know at this point there are no questions, but if you have questions, again, reach out to me. And Dr. K, I appreciate your time and allowing us the opportunity to introduce Quanta HCM.
Of course, of course. Thank you so very much, Rich. This is some really, really great information. And one of the things that I love that you shared is that as one of our newer corporate members, you definitely came in and like I said, you jumped in with both feet, right? And you say, hey, we've got some needs. We're not just want to be a corporate member in word, but we want to do it in deed. And so you've aligned
Absolutely.
with two of our WBEs who are phenomenal. All of our WBEs are phenomenal. Two of our WBEs that both of them actually work alongside us with our Catch the Wave conference, which little mini selling point as I get ready to bring up our upcoming events, that's definitely listed there. So I know that they've done some really great work for you because they've done some amazing work with us as well. So excited to hear about that. Excited to see more opportunities for more of our WBEs to get engaged and do some work with Quanta as well. Like you said, we know we don't have any questions today, but I just want to do a quick wrap up So if you happen to be watching this in the recording, I'm going to share my screen again. We do have a brief survey that you can fill out. If you have any additional questions, you can add them there in the survey, as well as Rich did provide his contact information. So you can definitely reach out to him directly if you have any questions about how to do business with Quanta, or potentially maybe you need Quanta services for your own company, for your own business. I know that Rich would love to hear from all of you to be able to do that as well. And then as we talked about some of our upcoming events that we have, looking at July, crazy that we're at July already this year, but looking at July 10th, we'll be doing business with CyberSure, which is another one of our corporate members. And then July 11th, we have how to maximize your WeBank certification. So if you are a maybe a newly certified WBE, or perhaps you've been certified for a while, but want to get some additional information on the best ways to leverage your certification, this is a really great webinar to sit with our certification team and learn how to get more bang for your buck. And then, as we mentioned, Catch the Wave, August 26th to the 28th. This is in Cincinnati. It is our 15th anniversary. We are super excited about everything that we have planned for all of our attendees this year. So if you need information about that, you can get information from any of our staff members, as well as on our social media in regards to getting plugged in for registration. Or if you're still interested in sponsoring, we still have room for sponsors as well. So whether you're a corporate member or WBE, we do have space for sponsorship as well. So definitely would love to see you all on August 26th through the 28th at Catch the Wave. And with that, that is all that I have today. Rich, again, I want to thank you for all of your assistance and for your dedication to our organization and our WBEs. And for those who are listening to this recording, thank you so much for your time, and we will see you at our next event. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.